talking about the counter, right? So whenever that 0 point comes out, another 0 point comes in just to fight back, and there's not any extra utility to fight into the A hull. So very well done adaptation on the fly, as we're still playing a chess game for both of these teams. All of them now setting up for a strong A-side hit. But a snake bite on the ground, the wall coming up, the updraft from Van. But it does not connect here onto Zeppa towards that backside. So a little bit, at least for the Knights, they were able to waste out the utility coming out from C9 at the A-side hold.
I think Mitch is over there having like mimosas and just chewing on finger foods. He hasn't
Not
moved.
for long.
He's just he's gonna have to put his food down soon, but he's just been in a camp. And Cloud9 won't move from this until there's a reason to. I mean, why not? Get the info, hold it, and then work off of that. Here, you'll see the team rotating, and Mitch's position gives C9 a bit of time.
Just so many players moving up there, as Ziff does get that 2 kills and opens up that B site, and that allows the Viper's Pit to come out for the attacker side to play the pulse plant. But Zeppa's still there. 0 point. I think just got shot off or something, because I thought that he had it up, but it doesn't spot anybody. It doesn't suppress anyone, as Leaf is coming in from the B main side. Only good for one as Vanity trades it back on the back lines. Now leaving only Zeppelin on 2 versus 1. Third time in this situation. 0 point is now up now, actually, as he goes for the fake tap. No time, pretty much. So patiently for the Knights. It's well done. It's going to be the round coming in for the attacker side.
As I'm saying, hey, look, anchors are great. They take the anchor down immediately, and they thwart the site. So nicely done. Here we got a fast strat, though, on the eco.
Are you kidding me?
My.
So a knife for 2, or sorry, a classic for 2 kills, and the hat forced out by Frosty to get the information on the last 4 players. That also brings out the 0 point, nullifying a little bit of the players on the defense for Cloud9. Then finally the Knights can come in to go for the plant, but Leaf has this Blade Storm. Close range onto Frosty. Still trying to close the gap, but nice shot out to Gangsta too. Now around that pillar. Spot Scuba for the 3rd. Dashing away, clearing out the site. Zip is on his own. We're defusing right now. The underhand throw, and Leaf gets the 4K for Cloud9 as they get the thrifty.
It's too bad these games don't go down to like overtime penalty kicks where we'd get like a Ban versus Leaf one-on-one or something. Oh, Joes throughout the series. It's been amazing to watch. They are dominating the game. Mitch here doing something he has no right doing with a classic. And Leaf really just tearing the run apart. I love this angle. Just knowing you can, that's such a different angle to hit, right? It's a deep one. You usually have to commit to a lot. And it looks so good from Leaf right now as he tries to bring the team back. Cloud9 3 rounds down on Knights.
Already a Viper's Pit early in the round snake bite as well, just to give a chance for the Viper's Pit to fan out. Very well done here from Vanity. As now on this eco for the Knights. We saw that fragment coming out on the ground as well, so a little bit of utility used just to make sure that we can't really dash into or even rush into the A site main hall, so or a main site, so everybody's going towards A halls, that is.
Oh man, it's a party.
There's only Zeta invited to this party so far. It'll be a hard hold.
He may not want to go. Oh, he stays.
All right.
Spike down, defender spawn.
Double fists on drinks for 2 kills onto the Knights. 3 players in the back, Flash going up on the top of the bridge, but we're still trying to get this advantage for the Knights to lurk towards the spawn side and maybe hit towards B. Zeta finally, the bouncer spotted him. You're not supposed to come to this party as Gangsta continues in for another kill onto Zeppa. It's a 3 versus 3. It's pretty much of a mixed buy going in because they had a Guardian and a Phantom and a couple of pistols.
Yeah.
Working out at least so far for the Knights.
What a cheeky round here. I mean, they're power in numbers, right? If you death ball, you're eventually going to get the trade. And again, possible trade. Leaf dashes out nicely. Good reaction time is Knights. Get the site. And now we're into the post plant.
And it's not going to look good, at least for now. Scuba's also on low HP. Not very doable, especially when you're up against Leaf. So are we comfortable to say that C9 are starting to find a groove on the defense here, Riv?
He's going to start putting it to work here, straight through mid. He's going to find someone too. Vans, they're walking right into it.
Mr. Viper.
The wall's up.
Talks
They're so good
up.
now.
And Zeppa pushes down towards this shop. Hunter's Fury back. That's going to get the ping and the kill onto Gangsta. So an early 5-on-2. Finally, some pressure's coming out as Leaf is forced to dash away inside this B site. As a beautiful cam work from an observer to another observer, which is a Cypher cam from Mitch. Spots the enemies moving into the A nest side.
Our eyes in the sky. There's a trade. We were doing a great job. Again, the team being in a position, that tandem attack, where they can always get something out of it, but their numbers are so low right now on the side of Knights. Getting taken out around the map. They identified Leaf, and they wanted to push Leaf. They wanted to see if he would challenge. Or as soon as they got mid and took a bit of damage on him, they say, all right, we 3-squad him. He goes down. He wasn't having any of it. Leaf got all the way back to ladder and B immediately. And now Knights is in kind of a search and destroy mode, which without another member really just leaves them in a 2-man kind of jiggle angle team. You can't do too much. One more member on this with a lurk or an information grab really would have panned out nicely, but C9 again not allowing any of that to happen.
This is good here because Zeta has to watch 2 angles at once, so he's not in a great spot, and they've lurked it through. There's only 13 seconds left. We have to clear this pyramid. If not, Zeta gets them both. Now Zeppa falls towards the door, and there you go. They both take him down. Zeppa and Zeta both fall, and we get a plant and a Viper's Pit out.
Dude, Ziv was like a boogeyman there. He was nowhere, and then he was there. Oh, the timing. You got to be kidding me. Now in the Viper's Pit vans, they get pressured in. Leaf low. He's going to get down even lower as soon as he gets in. He's down to 1 already as the Viper's Bite comes out.
With an orb on top of that, and they go. Terms the lurk timing that you had here for the Knights. So patient. Look at that. There's 10 seconds remaining, Riv, and they get these kills before the plant. What a beautiful lurk.
Bring it back up. Knights breezed stats here. I'm just making. I pushed it back to this year too. Just did all to this year, and it's still they're 3-3, right? So it's not much. They find the 50-50. Man, if they could capitalize on this one, that would be a hell of a reason to push yourself over that percentage. Bringing Cloud9 to a 3rd map here is definitely a possibility for Knights. We're on the full gun round on both sides. You can see 0 points have not been used on both sides. Zeppa still stands. He might actually try to get a throw over towards elbow or anything right now and do the A2. Leaf, dry opener onto Frosty. IGL's down for Knights.
Been a while since we've seen the Leaf push down towards that mid side, and
it
took 20 rounds, and they weren't expecting it there for PK. But there are forces in the hand to push into the B site, and just like that, 4 have fallen down. Zeppa on his lonesome does have null command on a 2 versus 1. Now after that recon guard just got popped off. Nice fragment onto the ground. Beautiful flash to get them both, but it's still going to be Gangsta with the kill and putting Knight at that point.
And that's huge to see, especially this late in the tournament. If you're a team that's trying to be international as well. It's going to be the hit towards B here. Cloud9, Mitch ready with a judge.
Judge around the corner. But then Zip is still going to work. It's not only bad. Zip has been so good on this map on both attack and defense. Dropping 2 players from Cloud9, and also the plan is also towards A site. We have 2 players now cutting a rotation for the attackers on the post plant, and it's Zip again at the point. He still has 0 point on top of that. Fragment onto the ground. Aldro on the spot Vanity towards the A site. Now at least Zeppa is making the dreams alive, the hopes alive for C9. Vanity trying to close in onto the Hunter's Fury and gets the kill, but that's it. The Knights get the win, and it's going to be a second round coming in on a 13-8 scoreline.